ஹலோ மச்சி.
ஹலோ
மச்சான் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம்டா.
நடந்தது ஏதோ நடந்து முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. அதை எப்படி சமாளிக்கிறதுன்னு பார்க்கணும்.
சர்மத்திற்கு அழகு கூட்டும் உங்கள் நிலா சாட்டுப்பால் சோப் SSH காட்டேஜ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் கிடைக்கும்.
வணக்கம் டியர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், நான் வந்து நாகராஜ். I'm your humble politician. எங்க ஷோ இஸ் கேமிங் and a wood select, so kindly பாருங்க. Thank you.
பாருங்க. Nice. Okay, now there are four languages of the south. Okay, and we have Kannada. Okay, whatever you're talking is in this Kannada accent. Okay, so I want you to say the same thing in Malayalam accent, or a different set of lines in Malayalam accent.
Oh, and just the accents. You want me to say it in English or you want me to say it in Kannada
English
as well? Yeah, okay, cool. So first up, obviously, because this is home, namaskara. Nanu Danish Sait, Tamillarike namaskara. Mr. Nograj atta. Nanu ನಿಮ್ಮ humble politician. ನಮ್ಮ ಶೋ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. humble politician Nagraj season 1. ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ವೋಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸಲ ವೂಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವೂಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಶೋ ನೋಡಿ ನಗುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೊಸ ವರ್ಷನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. That's one. You know, Malayalam is not very strong, but I do a pretty good accent.
No, not in the language, the accent.
He got great Malayalam.
Ladies and gentlemen, ഞങ്ങള് പുതു ഷോ, ആ ഷോന്റെ പേര് അമ്പൽ പൊളിറ്റീഷ്യൻ നാഗരാജ്. ആ ഷോ ഊട്ട് സിലക്റ്റില് വരും. Is there a word?
Varun, yeah.
വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ കൈൻഡലി നിങ്ങള് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നിങ്ങള് ഷോ കാണാം. അടിപൊളി എന്റർടൈൻമെന്റ് പോലെ.
Okay, what I meant was
not bad, but we managed to construct an entire sentence together, bro, between us.
Unbelievable. Now Tamil you speak.
Yeah, Tamil I can speak it well. Yeah, எங்க வெப் சீரிஸ் ஹம்பிள் பொலிட்டிஷியன் நாகராஜ் வூட் செலக்ட்ல ரிலீஸ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. வீட்ல உட்கார்ந்து உங்க ஃபேமிலியோட நீங்க எங்களோட ஷோ பாருங்க and please enjoy it. Thank you.
now I actually want to talk to Mr. Nograj, humble politician Nograj. Now I actually want to talk to him. Namaste, Mr. Humble Politician Nograj.
Tamillarige namaskara dear friends.
Nograj, our audience don't understand Kannada, so please talk in English.
See, English what I will say means every election as politicians you will come and ask for a vote. This time I'm saying vote for us. Vote select for us. And pick up a connection and watch this along your family. As a politician, I'll give you enjoyment. That is my promise.
உங்களோட humble politician Nograj film, okay, அந்த படம் பார்த்தோம். That itself was a very satire comedy. Okay, political satire comedies have come before. Okay, but this took it to a different level. It was another league of satire comedy. We loved watching that film. And now can we call this humble politician Nograj and Woot as a part 2 to that?
It's a brand new start. It's a fresh start. And like human beings, Nagraj's aspirations have also increased. He also wants more. So in the first film, he went from being a corporator to wanting to be an MLA, and now it's about him as an MLA wanting to be the chief minister. And it's about the games and the cat and mouse situations that happen within him and his political friends to see who comes out as the winner.
You know, who's your favorite actor in Tamil?
One that I really love as a child also, fantastic actor, bro. Kamal sir, man, what an actor, bro.
Wow, nice.
What an actor, bro.
Legend.
Like,
true.
What an actor.
He's not just an actor, he's a filmmaker. He all the 24 crafts. He's a master of all the 24 crafts of films.
Bro, he's unbelievable actor, man. What an actor. I was just recently, some YouTube video popped up of him dancing in some event.
Wow, many years ago.
He's killing it. He's so good. What a talented actor.
So yes, so with Kamal sir, okay, so since he's your favorite actor, can you try mimicking him like
I can't, yeah. You know, I can't do an imitation of him that's good. And I think impersonations are good only when they land. If they don't land, it's pointless.
True. precisely films like, take for example from a Kannada film like KGF, okay, shattered all the borders. Okay, it made the entire South Indian industry as one single industry. Okay, and films like Bahubali from Telugu actually shattered everything. Film, like Surarai Port recently, Surya's movie, everything, they shattered the borders, and cross industry movie making became very possible today. So my question to follow up with that, okay, when would Saad Khan and Danish Sait do a complete Tamil or a complete Telugu or a complete Malayalam film? Would it be anytime?
The beauty of the question that you asked is the answer lies in the examples that you gave. You spoke about KGF. It has Yash, who's from Karnataka, Prashant Neel, who's from here, the director. Or you spoke about Bahubali, which had the great Mr. Rajamouli, or
it has Sudeep in the film.
Prabhas.
What I'm trying to basically say is, I think it's about telling stories from where you are, what you know contextually, culturally, what you've been exposed to. I think the size and the scalability of a film to a pan-Indian or whatever happens by chance. Yeah, eventually a story takes its own sort of journey. Today you look at people talking about an RRR, or you see people talking about an 83. These are stories that can be understood around the country, and I don't think at any point they plan to make it that.
And I think the digital age is also giving way to us calling it Indian films, right?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I think every film in its heart is an Indian film, whether it's Bengali, Marathi,
It is an Indian
Tamil, Telugu,
Exactly.
it's an Indian film, right? And I think that honor is great, that now that Indian film made in a language which is Kannada can be watched by someone in Delhi and Gurgaon and be like, oh, I really like it. And that's what happened for us as well.
Like talking about 10 years back, there was, the cross language filmmaking was not possible. Okay, like I mean to say, okay, directors from Tamil going to Kannada, or directors from Telugu coming to Tamil, or Tamil to Malayalam, or Malayalam to Tamil. Okay, that was a little difficult. Okay, in this past 10 years, to be precise.
I'm surprised, just look at what films from the South have managed to do across the country. I mean, to be honest with you, the idea of a pan-Indian film was cracked here in the South, and then it went sort of upwards around the country and the world. So, man, this is just testament to the fact that the internet, through its different platforms, has made distribution that easy.
Okay, back to the film, that is Humble Politician Nograj. I think your producer might be one of those happiest producers, okay, considering the film, because the film actually kind of hit borders, like, not just KGF for that sake. Okay, even Humble Politician Nograj kind of broke borders.
I think you're being very kind. I think you're being very kind when you even say Humble Politician Nograj and KGF in the same sentence. I mean, it's very overwhelming, but they're two very different things. Yeah, I think Humble was a small boutique film that did its part. It was sweet. It was a comedy film. Also grateful to the platform that picked it up. Since we're here to talk about Boot Select, that's one. But I'm also very grateful that they featured us as a comedy and people started watching it from around the country. And whoever watched it, they enjoyed it. But at no point, I don't think between Saad and I either.
We don't have any delusions of grandeur. But thank you so much. No. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yes, of course.
What the same sentence? No, that's another monster altogether. Huge.
Okay, let me put it this way. Talking about Humble Politician Nograj, the web series. Okay, now you're dealing at CM level. Okay, I think in the film we dealt at the councillor level. Okay, councillor level of politics, and now it is upgraded to the CM level of politics. Okay, so was it like a very conscious thought, like, okay, we're doing it better. Okay, we did that at some level. Okay, and that worked, and now we are doing it better. So I want to do a political satire at that level of, what do you say, at that level of politics or that level of business?
Really, to be honest with you, has just been, hey, this is a good idea. Yeah, it's a great idea. Let's do it. It's never been, we mull over it for like months, and it's never been like that. It's very spontaneous. Yes, of course, the scale had to get bigger because we're doing it as a web series, and now it has to There's something that Danny said yesterday, I think, something called cinematic TV, right? The whole idea of it being a web series
But
is...
that's what the world has become also. No? OTT world has become that. Yeah. Today you look at the content from Spain and Korea and
Wow.
India,
It's visually stunning,
and all these places, America, man, it's visually stunning. You know, it's unbelievable what they're making with stuff over there. We had to step the game up. So production-wise, of course, yes, everything's gone up. You know, you have Applause Entertainment on board. They just made Scam 1992. You know, and then now, you know, there is Humble Politician Nograj in that same catalog of theirs, right? To just be on that catalog is a huge sort of deal. Then for it to come out on a Mood Select. But I don't think at any point we thought, oh, the stakes are so high, hence the characters' stakes also need to go from MLA to CM. I think it was just natural progression in our head. We thought it was okay. Both of us, we laughed and said, cool, let's do it.
And I think we also never related the content from let us take what's happened now in real time and use that. No. It was never like that. It was, everything was fictitious. So of course, like, for example, the show is about resort politics as it's there in the trailer. But whatever you see in the show, the resort is from our imagination. Because it's not that we were there in the resort, right? When politicians went there. You know, we weren't, of course not. Sure. So everything that we did, everything that we're projecting forward is imaginary, is fun, it's entertainment, right? And it has to be looked in that same vein without, yourself to say, oh my God, is this real or not? It's not. It's a fiction show.
True. You've written a political satire before, that is Humble Politician Nograj, which has worked well and which has kind of become a very big hit. Okay. And again, okay, when you're doing something like a web series, why touch Humble Politician Nograj again? The same political satire, why touch it again? Is it because it's already a little famous?
And every time we want to project comedy, yes, political satire is the genre is that, but for us, we are projecting entertainment comedy. That's where we are coming from. Because the movie also, anyone who came out was like, they were entertained, they had a wonderful laugh, and we want to do the same thing with the web series as well.
So talking about entertainment, okay, I think while being an RJ, while being a VJ, and while being whatnot you've done, okay, in everything entertainment, you made one thing sure, entertainment. If there's no sense, doesn't matter. If there's no intellectual or social messages, doesn't matter. Entertainment is pakka. When there's Danish Sait, entertainment is pakka. Okay, that is written down. So how do you manage to carry it?
Because I think it's not just about kind of performing every single day and saying, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do that. It's not that, right? I've just learned how to balance this with time. When I was in my 20s, it was about performing no matter where I went, no matter what I did. But in my 30s, it's become more about, okay, let's perform now. Now I don't need to perform.
Okay.
I'm in front of a camera. I'm not in front of a camera. These are my friends. These are acquaintances. This is a movie set. This is home. I think those distinctions are very clear in my mind. And I think that kind of helps me go for... it's helping me go into a longer run, because I feel like entertainment careers, as much as people say it's a sprint and you got to kind of rake as much as you can, as fast as you can. I think there is an element of it also being a marathon. It just depends on the pace at which you're running it. And I think the slower you run, I think the easier it gets.
And, for Dan, because I know him for so long now, closing in on a decade. I know him for so long. I think one thing that really strikes me, and it's the fact that anytime anyone sees him, he's a funny man, right? They expect him to be funny all the time, right? So there's a tremendous amount of pressure, whether he's doing Nagraj, whether he's doing Ramurthy, whether he's doing Gopi, so many characters, right? And it takes a toll, like, honestly, because at the end of the day, as much as comedy is a serious business, right, it also is the person who's shouldering the comedy, right? And it's not easy, right? And at the same time, when people are meeting you in person, there are times, right, when comedians come, I'm sure you've gotten asked, someone's come to you and said, can you make me laugh or crack a joke? Yeah. Right? And then you're just like, but
seriously?
Right. No, but people, I don't blame them. Yeah, that's all right. It's the little thing that they expect. And then you just smile and tell them, man, I can't think of a joke. And they completely get it. I just feel it's about, it's not that, I don't want to make it sound like we're launching nuclear missiles.
It's a happy challenge to have. Of course. And we're really lucky and we're really blessed that we've been getting these
Yeah,
wonderful
we're bestowed with
opportunities.
the opportunities. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice. ஒன்னு ஒர்க் ஆனா பயங்கரமா ஒர்க் ஆகும் satire comedy இல்லனா ஒர்க்கே ஆகாது. So when you wrote, okay, when you completed the script, when you both were confident, how difficult was it for you guys to convince the producers?
Again, Raja, I think we'll be very candid about this. When we wrote the script for Humble the movie, it was an 80-page screenplay, I remember. We Danish, in his most inevitable style, put out a picture of the first title page of the screenplay, and he put it up on Instagram. And at that time, we were doing a lot of Facebook lives, and Danny's popularity was going. It was in a good place, and he put that up. And he just said, we're looking for producers.
Yeah, that's literally what we did.
That's what he did.
That's literally what we did.
And I didn't know. He just tagged me, and I'm like, bro, what did you do? He's like, yeah, no, I just sent it. Because I was like, I hope he hasn't shared the screenplay. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, bro, I will not share the screenplay online. No, you did. You did. Just put the first page. You just took a screenshot of the first, the title page, right? Where it says whatever, Humble Politician Nograj. He put it up.
And you called us and we give you money, make it.
The first person called Pushkar sent a message to him on Instagram. Bro, I'm interested. Let's meet. So, and he said, I've made this movie called Goti Banna Saad ne Maikattu.
Which is a huge hit.
Which is a hit, right? We knew about it. So Danny said, I said, bro, that guy, he's a producer who's quite popular with that movie. We went and met him, and we met him at a place called Blow. We remember also.
Clearly. On a tissue paper, bro. On a tissue paper, he wrote the budget and said, make the film with this much money. We said, okay, and walked out. I'm not kidding you. It was literally...
It was literally that. Yeah,
literally that. Even with the trees.
And he gave us 1,000 rupees in the next meeting as a token, and we took it. I have that somewhere in the house. Yeah. He's given 1,000 rupees.
Even with the series. So Root Select is the platform that's showcasing the show. The producers are Applause Entertainment. Now, Applause are the guys who made Scam 1992. Now, again, bro, even then, I happened to meet Sameer sir at a coffee shop in Bombay. And he had watched the film and he said, hey, why don't you do something with this character, man? I said, sir, what do you want me to do? He said, series banao. I said, okay, sir, we'll try. Then I came back and I called, bro, this is what this man said, this very big man. He said, sure, so we'll make series. Then we just wrote and we went there. So and he literally walked into the meeting and said, banao usme kya hai? That's what happened.
Yeah. We went with the deck.
Now I really understand.
We went with the deck. We went to the deck with a very overarching idea. Nothing is written. 10 episodes are not written. Just an idea with a deck. What if we have to do season 1?
What if we have to do?
What if you have to do? How will it be? And we went to him. Literally, after he heard our narration for 20 minutes, his words were, let's do it. Karte hain. And I looked at Danny and I was like, what? Karte hain?
That means writing come. And then he said, start giving your papers, let's sign contracts, we'll give you money for writing. It's incredible, bro. I'm telling you, the pace, the simplicity with which this has happened. It's not like we've had to, I'm not kidding you. We're very lucky. I'm telling you, there are people in our country who don't get meetings with such producers. I just happened to put one Instagram post, somebody called me. Happened to be at a coffee shop, Sameer sir called me. Amazing. It's just happened.
And after that, it didn't stop. It just went on. So it's not that, a lot of times meetings and karte hain, and then you don't hear for 3-4 years. Not like that. Within 3 days, email has come. And I'm literally looking at Danny. I'm like, how is this happening? And he's like, I also don't know.
And I'll tell you.
Now I understand story. Being grateful.
Yeah, man. I'll give you another story, which is just connected. It's almost very similar. And this happened to me with my radio career. I'm not kidding you. I've told you this story.
Yeah.
I met somebody who owned a radio station in Bahrain. That's where I started doing radio. So I met them here in Bengaluru. I met them in this very... Yeah. And they met me and said, I own a radio station. So I said, that's awesome. I want to do radio. Then have you done radio before? I said, no, but I can talk. So they said, okay, email your passport to us. We'll send you a visa and we'll send you a ticket. Come. So I went back home. 3 days later, I had the visa and the passport.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding you, bro. I went there. I hammed and I got the job. And that's how I started doing radio. And that's exactly how I've come this far. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. It's the equivalent of Mr. Puneet Rajkumar meeting me and saying, Danny, let's do something together. Sure. I have this random idea that this director called Panaga Barna wanted to do. Sure, bring him. Let's discuss it. Went, he said, make the film. I'm saying, in 11 years, if somebody asks me, what is your greatest takeaway? Just grateful, man. People find you all the time. You just got to keep doing your thing.
Hey, yeah? Wow, that's a really nice. We had an amazing conversation. Okay, and thanks to you both for being such a big sport, and not denying anything that I've asked.
Raja, time, man, we're all in this together, bro. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, the hustle never stops. It doesn't stop for you. It doesn't stop for us. We're all in the same boat, bro.
Very true, very true. Okay, thank you so much, and congratulations for this release on Voot platform. And hope you guys do big stuff, better stuff.
Please watch
break the barriers.
show, and please tell us. Please let us know what you think about the show.
Thank you.
Definitely,
Yes,
definitely. Thank you so much, guys, and all the very best for your future ventures. I am waiting to see more from you guys.
You're an awesome guy. Thanks,
Thank you, Raja. Cheers.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
ஹலோ மச்சி. ஹலோ மச்சான், ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம்டா.
நடந்தது ஏதோ நடந்து முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, அதை எப்படி சமாளிக்கிறதுன்னு பார்க்கணும்.
சர்மத்திற்கு அழகு கூட்டும் உங்கள் நிலா சாட்டுப்பால் சோப் SSH காட்டேஜ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் கிடைக்கும்.